Today I'll be showing you how to get out of bounds of PsiOps Battleground's EDZ, which is part of Season 16 in Destiny 2. The battleground can be selected by going to the EDZ or encountered in the heist playlist from the helm. Do us a favor and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. The first out of bounds is located on the right hand side of the path, right after you spawn in and right before you meet your first enemies. I was able to reach it by using stasis grenades and stasis climbing up this wall. Once you get to the roof, you will be able to fall into a hole that is out of bounds, and you can explore a little bit back here. This next out of bounds is going to be right after you clear this area of enemies and right before you head to the tunnel that takes you to your portal. Basically, you're going to want to jump up on the left, and there is a hole through the woods that is safe. Depending on how you jump up here, you may see a turnback barrier, but just go ahead and push through and you should fall to safety. Now this side's pretty cool because it does allow you to get under the map and sword fly around a little bit. If you use some well-placed stasis grenades, you should be able to sword fly and get up later on under the tunnel. You can see the portal and some of the skybox in the background. If you make it out this far, there is a load zone that will take you into the Dark Forest. Unfortunately, there was a kill barrier that took me out. However, you're able to see the boss room if you look down. The next out of bounds is also right before the tunnel that takes you to the portal. You can jump up this wall and there will be a way to get out to the right. You can push through a lot of these turnback barriers and just keep going. You should be good. Once out here, you are able to explore this area pretty well. There are a couple holes that you can get stuck in that you won't be able to get out, or you can turn around and run on top of the tunnel and head to the Dark Forest from the top. This next out of bounds is located inside the tunnel that does take you to the portal. You'll want to make sure you've loaded into the zone, the Dark Forest, or else this won't work. If you jump around enough in this tunnel, you should find a hole in the roof and it will let you get above it. You'll be able to see up into the Dark Forest. Using the teleporter in the tunnel for the Dark Forest will bring you to this area. Make sure you just hang a left. You'll be able to jump on top of this mountain. If you follow my steps, you'll be able to fall into a hole and get out of bounds, but you need to be careful because there is a turnback and adjoining allies. If you're not quick enough, it will teleport you out. Once down here, you do have free reign to go ahead and sword fly all over. There are a couple other holes that give you access to get down here. As you can see below, you can see the boss room that you get teleported to at the very end. At the same mountain you just jumped up, there's another out of bounds. Instead of jumping on the mountain, you can jump on this tree and go through a hole inside the wall. Basically, this will soft lock the entire run, so this is partially why I haven't posted this video yet. This came out in Season 16, we're now in Season 19, so take it or leave it, just don't abuse it, please. In this footage, you'll see that I peek through this hole when I leave. However, if you were to fall down right here, it will soft lock the entire instance, and nobody wants that. This next out of bounds is very similar to the one we just saw. Getting on top of the building that covers the portal, you're able to jump to the right and traverse through the woods and get on top of this wall. If you fall off this wall into that area before the instance has progressed to this point, you will soft lock it just like the last one. After you complete the final boss, you'll get teleported back to this area. If you come over here and run up on top of this mountain, there's one more hole that you can fall down into to see the boss room and explore underneath. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, please consider subscribing or leaving a like. If you didn't, then leave a dislike and drop a comment below to let us know why. And as always, stay curious, Guardians.